Hello YouTube, my name is Alston, and today I'm going to attempt something a little bit different. This video series, I'm going to attempt to vlog about my experience trying to do a little bit of affiliate marketing, doing a little bit of launching my own business. The primary reason why I think I'm doing this is to maybe hold myself accountable, also to chronicle my experience with doing these few different things, and to get more comfortable on camera. So um, let's talk a little bit about what I have planned for this little video series. Um, Currently, I believe I'm going to do 3 videos a week. So Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Monday will cover what I did over the weekend. So Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Wednesday we'll discuss Monday and Tuesday, and then Friday we'll discuss Wednesday and Thursday. So what I'll discuss on this playlist or video series, some of the things that I have been working on, trials, tribulations, things that I've been doing, things that I have planned to do for maybe the rest of the week or the next few days. It's going to be completely unscripted. I'm not going to edit this at all, so you'll probably hear a lot of ums and ahs and some pauses in there while I try and collect my thoughts. I don't have any notes. This is just me getting a little bit more comfortable on camera. Also, kind of chronicling myself to see where I am a year from now. So let's talk a little bit about the business ventures that I will discuss. So currently I have two primary business ventures. I have the blogs. I have a few different blogs set up. And then I have the web hosting service. And then within those two primary ventures, there are there are a few different sub ventures that compose the two primary. So for example, with the blogging, I currently have 4 websites. I won't display or discuss the websites just yet. I have 4 websites, and then I have 2 YouTube channels that are dedicated to 2 of my older sites, and then I have this site, obviously, and then with this YouTube channel, and then with the other venture, the other venture is a web hosting service, and then underneath the web hosting we do web hosting, and then we also create WordPress websites. So those are the 2 primary things that we're doing. The blogging is supposed to be eventually passive, whereas the web hosting and the web development is going to be a little bit more active. I'm working with a friend of mine, Rodney, as far as the web hosting goes. We are in this venture together, so we're going to try and navigate through that. Tomorrow, I'll actually talk about some of the things that I've done on Monday and Tuesday in order to generate business. But for now, let's spend a couple minutes talking about the blogs that I've set up. As I mentioned, I don't really want to divulge the blogs just yet. I'm sure a little bit of searching you can find the names of the blogs and all of that good stuff. So currently I should know this off the top of my head. I have 50. It'll be 56 blogs by the end of tonight, or 56 posts on my oldest site. I began that site September 7th of 2018. Like I said, I'll have about 56 after tonight. The secondary site has 30 or 31. I'm not really sure. The third site that I created, which is actually my oldest site, has 10 posts, and then this one that I'm working on now only has 4 posts. The reason why I really started doing these blogs when I got in it so intensely is these guys, Jim and Ricky from the Income School. They have launched it's called Project 24. Basically, the theory is, or if you follow these steps, there's 60 steps. If you follow these steps, you can make a full-time income in 24 months or 2 years. So initially, the steps are you create 30 blog posts, and then also 10 YouTube videos to begin on your first site. Then you go to your second site and you do the same thing. And then you come back to your first site, and then you continue putting in content. So what I have done is, if some is good, more is better, I guess. So originally my goal was to do 6 websites in a year, so 1 every 2 months. I'm probably going to slow down on that just a little bit, because you do get kind of burned out after writing the incredible amount of that they suggest. But it's great experience. It's really good because it gives you structure and guidance. It really lays out what you should do for the 60 steps. What I'll do is I'll put an affiliate link in this description. So if you click on it, you decide to purchase it. It's not cheap. It's not something that just anybody can sign up for. As far as price goes, it does cost a little bit. But think of it as an investment. You're investing your time. You're investing your money, and then hopefully if you follow the 60 steps as they suggest, you get a return on your investment, 100-fold, I guess. So as I mentioned, my first site has like close to 60 blog posts. I believe it has 15 YouTube videos. The goal will be to add, the goal will be to add another 40 blog posts by in the next 2 months. So we'll get up to really close to 100 in the next 2 months. Now, I'm not doing that all by myself. I have hired one writer who's doing an excellent job. He's also in the Project 24. He is writing on a section of the niche, while I cover the other section. So that's really it about the first site. The second site, like I mentioned, it has 30 posts. It's actually a pretty boring topic, but it could be successful. The third one, the third one's actually probably pretty difficult to find some success in, just because of the niche of the topic that I'm covering. And then the fourth one is probably going to, it's not evergreen, so it will probably need constant fine-tuning over the years, especially as technology changes. So let's just talk a little bit about my successes so far. In the past year, I would say going back to May or June, I have tried a number of different affiliate things. I have tried making YouTube videos. I have tried posting my affiliate links on different social media sites. I've even tried creating courses on Udemy. So I've done a few different things with varying levels of success. Udemy is kind of strange in that it's not passive at all. In fact, you spend all this time creating the content, at least for me, you spend all this time creating the content, and then you have to constantly go back and massage it, because there are always people coming in trying to offer the same course. You've got to go out and market it intently, crazily, if you want to see any success. And it's kind of difficult if you don't already have a following. So those are kind of the drawbacks. The cool thing is you don't have to manage the courses. I am making a few dollars from it. It's not enough to retire off of. You can buy a couple cups of coffee each month with it, so that's not bad. Posting affiliate links on social media sites is kind of successful. The problem with that is it turns into you're always on the hamster wheel. You're constantly having to go back onto the social media site and give some helpful content and post your affiliate link and then hope that somebody clicks on it. So that's kind of a drawback. YouTube videos, I'm doing one now. It's kind of difficult to, oh, I guess some people have success with it, but I have varying levels of success. I have a lot of people watching my videos, but not necessarily clicking on the affiliate links. So then, I would say ever since May, June, July of 2018, I have just been watching YouTube videos about, passive income and then affiliate marketing. And somehow I stumbled across this Project 24 and Income School. The reason why I went with Income School and not some of these other people that are out there is it seemed like Jim and Ricky, the owners of this site, it seemed like they were telling you to do it, quote unquote, the right way. It wasn't about backlinking and spamming and some of these other things that other people tell you to try. They just said, if you write a ton of content, you can be successful. Obviously, success is not guaranteed, but it is a strong possibility. If you follow these steps, if you make all of this content and then you do these YouTube videos and then you promote it on some social media, you can be successful. So after watching, I would say probably hundreds of hours worth of video in less than a month, I said to my wife I wanted to do this, and she said, go ahead. And so then, September 7th, I pulled the trigger. My first site was done October 24th, I want to say. Currently, I have made $1 and like 18 cents from this this gig, and I'll show you. I've made $1.20, and hopefully you can see that that's from my Google AdSense. So $1.20, and it is February 5th. That was one of the things that they said, hey, in the beginning, it's going to be slow. You're not going to make any money. You're going to get frustrated. You just got to keep going. And so that's true. That's what's happening. You're not making any money unless you're in a super specific niche. Then you're the only person in it. You're really not going to make any money. I'm hoping to achieve Pizza Day this month in February. We'll see if that happens. That's the Pizza Day is the day you celebrate, and you send them a message on their group forums and say, hey, I made Pizza Day, and you give them your city, state, and they put a pin in the map. So that is that's my short-term goal, is to make Pizza Day on my primary site. My long-term goal is to make this site the go-to site for this niche. As I was saying to the person that I hired on to create some content, I want this site to be 500 blog posts. I want the site to be the like the ESPN of this niche. And like I said, I don't really want to divulge the niche just yet. But maybe later on in the future, we'll divulge it after I start making the big bucks of $5 a month. So I'm seeing a little bit of traffic. I've kind of nudged that traffic through with various WordPress plugins. I've used Blog to Social, and that seems to work, where my website has seen a huge amount of traffic. I send the blog posts to LinkedIn, Facebook. You have to have a page for Facebook for that to work. Twitter, I've sent it to. Twitter doesn't really send anything back. Pinterest and Instagram. Instagram, I get a lot of likes. I don't know if that converts to people actually going to the website. And the cool thing with the Blog to Social is you just submit it, and then once you submit your post, it automatically gets sent out to all of these different social media networks. So I spend 30 seconds on it. Um, so yeah, that is kind of what I'm doing. Um, that's a huge part of my nights. Currently, I work from 6 to 3 during the day, and then there's family time, and then I come home and after family time from about 8 to midnight, I try and do some of this other stuff. So that is a lot about the blog posts. Let's talk a little bit about the web hosting. So I kind of stumbled upon web hosting again on YouTube, and from there spawned the idea of building websites for clients, for small and medium-sized businesses in my area. The initial site, the initial thought was to build these sites for restaurants. I'm thinking about expanding that from restaurants to like contractors, plumbers, subcontractors, things like that. In addition, I have joined this group, this app called Thumbtack. Basically, they send you leads from all over the United States of people that are interested in services that you provide, and then you give them a quote. If they like you, then you move forward. To this date, I've only been on it for about a week. I have made 0 contacts with that. So as you can tell, I'm doing pretty successful with that as well. So the goal is to grow that business, out to I don't know, maybe start with 5 clients by the end of March, and then grow that to 25, and then 50, and then 100. Just keep growing until I can't handle it. So that is a little bit of a background about what I am doing and what my plans are going forward. My plan, I believe, for the blogs will be, I do want to do another blog website. I think I want to do it on AWS. The reason why AWS might be a good one is because AWS is constantly adding services, and I'm thinking, hey, if I do 30 posts on EC2 instances, then I can do 30 posts on identity and access management, and just keep going on and on. The downside to that is AWS keeps adding services, and they keep changing their current services, so it would be kind of that hamster wheel thing where it would never really be passive, which is okay if instead of doing 6 blogs in a year, I do this AWS blog and it turns into this massive thing. I think that might be the way to go. And then from there, I can put courses on there. I can do possible guides or certifications, things of that nature. But it will be a little bit of a hands-on. It will be like it won't have anything to do. You know what? Let me say that. No, let me not say that. It may have a little bit to do with their documentation, or their white papers, or their FAQs, because if you read that stuff, it is incredibly boring. I have read some of their FAQs and their white papers a few different times because I am AWS certified. So this video is turning into longer than I expected. But yeah, I think I'm going to do another video tomorrow, and that will talk about what I did yesterday and today. And then we'll do another video on Friday, which will kind of probably sum up the whole week, and maybe even talk about what I plan or intend to do over the weekend. So thanks for watching, and give this video a like and a subscribe if you want to continue to hear me ramble about my plans and my successes and my failures. So thanks for watching, and we will see you soon.